mean? They joined the mutant pirates!
You mean Peterson?
He was with them!
Oh, this is awful.
It gets worse!
Oh, incredibly worse!
The atrium's been breached. The ship's zoo's been let loose. The upper and lower decks are swamped with the genetically modified animals Dr.
Dumay!
Dr. Dumay created. Worst of all, the snake sharks have gotten loose.
Dear God! Not the snake sharks! Even Dr. Dumay knew enough not to do that!
I thought we were calling them shark snakes.
We're calling them, they're calling us lunch. Johnson's dead, and McIntyre's still trapped down there. You promised us. You promised me this wasn't gonna happen.
Of course he did! How would he have gotten you here otherwise? I told you all this ship was a disaster from the start. No one listens to me, of course.
Quiet you! You've been nothing but doom and gloom.
Well, you're not the only one. I saw this coming from 1,000 miles away. You can keep your space money. I knew it was a mistake taking a job with your company. How did you ever expect to control all of this?
Oh, 1,000 miles away. Well, it didn't stop you from taking the job, though. Now, did it, Ms. Morgan?
I did it because I loved you. And you didn't. You don't even care. All you care about is yourself. Yourself and your precious space money. Well, where's your space money to save us now? Your arrogance has doomed America.
Not if I have anything to say about it. I mean, sure, this is a pickle.
This ship is on a collision course with Washington, D.C., carrying a nuclear payload capable of turning half the eastern seaboard into a yellow cake beach. And you call that a pickle, huh, Mr. Hero? Even if we could get the control of the ship back from the pirates and somehow get the upper hand of the snake shark, the port and starboard engine boosters have been shot to hell. Right now, this ship is about as maneuverable as a baked potato. So even if we could get the engines going, there's no way of turning this monstrosity from inside the ship. And I don't know if you looked out the window lately, but Superman ain't out there.
I've got a plan.
I'm sure you do.
If you can somehow get me to the West Wing, I can unlock the third-level air hatch.
The sudden decompression would freeze the B sector piping to the collider engine.
But that could cause rapid tachyonic crystallization.
Exactly.
But when crystallization reaches the core...
And half this goddamn ship will blow up! What the hell kind of plan is that?
It's the one that doesn't take out half the eastern seaboard by smashing the equivalent of a dozen nuclear reactors into it. If this ship hits Earth, we'll kill countless millions.
And you're just prepared to sacrifice the 50,000 lives aboard this ship to stop that from happening?
Now that is a pickle.
We don't have a choice.
We?
I don't. You may be the head of the Titan Corporation, and this ship may be run and built for the Titan Corporation, but it's still a ship, and its captain is dead. That makes me as first mate in charge. This is my ship now. This is my ship.
Attention crew and inhabitants of the SS Galaxy. I know you've all been waiting with bated breath to find out what daring heroics will save you at the last moment. Well, I am here, as I have been all along, to give you what you want.
It's doom!
Doomsday!
Crew and inhabitants of the SS Galaxy, I offer you a deal. Alex Titus, I know you're alive. I can smell your greed. I'm sure you're listening intently. I'm sure you're quite concerned with what will become of your very expensive investment.
Let us go, you monster!
I offer you a deal. A very simple request, really. Alex, little Alex Titus. Brave little Alex Titus. I just want what everyone on this ship wants. What everyone in America wants. I want you to apologize. Patch yourself into the intercom system and apologize. It's really quite simple. All I ask is that you admit this was a bad idea. That you made a mistake. That maybe you started out with good intentions, but it sort of, well, got away from you. All I want is for you to tell everyone on this ship that you were wrong. That is all.
Well, that guy's crazy.
You son of a bitch!
What?
You little weasel.
That's it, yeah? To hell with everyone, right?
Look, when I built this orbital space colony, I was being ambitious, yes. And when I hired Dr.
Dumay!
And when I employed Dr. Dumay to build me a zoo full of mythical, genetically engineered creatures, I was being ambitious, yes. And when I decided to turn the ship's crew into cyborgs against their will, admittedly, I foresaw that there might be some consequences. And when I decided to genetically engineer the snake sharks, or the shark snakes, okay, I'm not sure where I was going with that. But the point is this: if we fail, it won't be because we didn't try. And if we fall, it won't be because we failed. Our souls have not been cast into the abyss. Instead, they've been remade with a kind of kinetic force, like the stars themselves, into a supernova spectacle. And it is this weight, the weight not of our failures, but of our achievements, which has doomed us.
That's it. Maybe your ego can tip the ship out of its course.
Well, I'm not apologizing. Apologize for what? For that maniac attacking my ship? For him turning my crew against me? For him sending us on a collision course with Washington, D.C.? Certainly not.
We don't have time for this. This is going nowhere. Alex is never gonna admit he's wrong. I'm gonna get us out of this mess the only way that's left. I'm gonna go half this shit to high heaven.
What do you think they'll call this when they make the movie?
Stop! I won't let you go.
We both know you can't stop.
Shooting stars in a barrel.
Jack,
Starship down.
good luck.
You're a fool, and you damn us all!
You know what, Alex?
What's that?
You're a horrible leg. Dr. Stanford, what are we gonna do? There are too many mutant pirates. Jack will never make it.
Bonfire of the Galaxy.
Are you even listening?
Because that's the name of the ship, the SS Galaxy.
Dr. Stanford!
And we're all going to burn. Well, there is one more way out of this.
How?
We reroute all auxiliary power from the main station gear to the engine's gravity dampers. If my super LMNOP theory is correct, we use the ship's Trinity core to activate a Farrakhan hyperbubble, and then...
And there's no telling what might happen.
If I'm right, the entire ship will slip 24 hours into the future. Well out of the path not just of DC, but the entire planet.
And if you're wrong, we could be thrown into another dimension. Or we could be torn atom from atom. Or there's no telling what might happen. The Trinity engine could unravel reality itself. Besides, how are we supposed to compensate for chronal tuning? We never set a tone.
We stick a fork in it.
What about the shark voltage transformers?
We use the Fawn cycle subroutine, and
We jump the shark voltage transformers. Will that work?
It's hard to say. We could break the fourth wall buffers.
I don't understand. What are you talking about? What does that even mean?
That depends heavily on your definition of meaning.
God, this has all turned into such a mess, hasn't it? Such
Sorry
a
to interrupt your
giant
final slope. We
mess.
have 10 seconds before we enter the atmosphere. 9,
We've
8,
got to do it now.
7,
No! We don't know what will
6,
happen.
We have
5,
got to try. It's our
4,
last hope to stop the
3,
collision.
I had such high hopes.
Enough!
No!
One cycle initiated.
What happened?
What's going on?
We're not in a spaceship anymore. The overload must have caused the ship's training core to reboot our entire reality.
We're on a stage. In a pub.
There's an audience out here. We're in a bar.
But we were just in space.
Maybe we were just actors the whole time.
I don't understand. So we're not all going to die?
No, we're all still gonna die. Just not today.